We were intrigued when we saw this Roku Streambar, and we were intrigued because it not only is a sound bar, but it has the Roku streaming device built in. So we decided, let's pay the $129 so that we can take a closer look at it. And we were surprised about some of the things that we learned, and we thought you'd be surprised too. Welcome to our channel all about home electronics, where in this video we're going to explain whether you can hook this up to any TV. We're going to review the Roku Streambar's sound quality, and we're going to actually show you tips on how to hook up the Roku Streambar with using what they supplied inside the box. And we've time-stamped each of these steps of this video in the description below, so that if you bookmark the video, you can use it as a quick reference guide in the future. We're going to begin the video right after this. Maybe one of the first questions you're asking to yourself is, hey, can I hook this Roku Streambar up to any TV? And generally, the answer is yes. Inside the box, you'll find two connection cables. The first is a high-speed rated HDMI cable, and the second is an optical toss-link cable. Now, making the cable connections is actually quite straightforward, and later on in this video, we're going to explain how to decide which connection method is best based on the TV you want to hook up to. Now, you'll notice here on the box it says 4K and it says HDR and it says HD, and perhaps that causes you to think, hey, am I going to be able to view 4K content when I hook it up? And the short answer is, it depends. If you're hooking it up to a 4K capable television and you set the settings in the TV correctly, sure, you'll see 4K content that's broadcast in 4K. But if you're not hooking up to a 4K capable television, the resolution that you'll see is in HD, which is 720p up to 1080. Roku also included a Roku remote, and they included two batteries. And you'll notice here on the remote they have the microphone symbol built in, so you can use your voice to incorporate and work with Google Assistant, Apple Play, Apple's HomeKit, Siri, and Amazon's Alexa. That could change, as they've noted here on the side of the box. Not all competing soundbars offer Bluetooth. The Roku Streambar does offer Bluetooth. It's built in. In order to pair with the Streambar, you have to do it through the remote control, go into the pairing settings on the Roku, and then on your smart device, connect and pair with the Roku Streambar. That way you can send music, podcasts, and the like to the Streambar itself. In this segment, we're going to show you how to hook up the Roku Streambar to virtually any TV. What you're looking at right now is the back of the Roku Streambar and the back of our example television. Regardless of whether the television you're connecting to is 4K compatible or not, the first connection we're going to make is we're going to take either end of the supplied HDMI cable and plug it into the back of the Streambar. Now, on the back of the television that you'll be connecting the Streambar to, locate the HDMI port labeled ARC. Take the other end of that wire and plug it in to the HDMI ARC port. Now, in a moment, we'll go over some of the setting adjustments you're required to make in the television to make certain this setup goes properly. If your TV was not a 4K compatible TV or does not have an HDMI ARC, then we'll show you the other method now. The other method is as follows. On the back of the TV you're connecting to, locate the audio optical output port. Take either end of that other connection cable supplied in the box. It's called an optical toss-link cable, and plug it into the optical port on the back of your TV. Now we're going to plug the other end of that same cable into the optical port on the back of the Roku Streambar. Naturally, don't forget to plug in power. We rotated our TV back around so you can see the front. Go ahead and turn the power to your TV and your Roku Streambar on. The screen that's going to pop up for you might look different than the screen you're seeing on our example television, and that's because we already set ours up. However, we're getting ready to show you one important setup tip that could trip you up if you don't do this exactly right. Now we're going to take a look at the menu settings in our example television. So with the television remote that came with the TV, we locate the menu button and we press it. Next, in our example television, and this could be different in the TV that you're hooking up to, we're going to scroll down to System because we're looking for CEC. So we press OK to enter the system settings. Now we notice here on our screen CEC is down here, and we're going to go down and highlight it. Press OK. Now here is the tip that we feel is important to know before you attempt to set up your Roku Streambar. Let's zoom in. Now that we've zoomed in, you can clearly see that CEC was disabled on our TV, and we need to enable CEC. However, there are two choices you can make. When we scroll right, we see that now ARC only is an option and enabled is an option. We're recommending that you start with ARC only, and the reason for it is when we were setting up this particular Roku Streambar, the setup process built inside of the Roku Streambar would not allow us to advance to the next page until we switched from enabled to ARC only. Once we got past that step and we finished setup, then we went back and we fully enabled CEC. And the reason that we did that was so that we have full communication between our example television and our Roku Streambar. You might want to also, if the option is available, do a device discovery. You can see Roku soundbar showed up. If you hooked up using the Toslink optical method, there's one other step that you'll want to take care of, and that is going into the menu settings of your TV again and looking for an option called audio, selecting that, and you'll see in this case it says that our internal TV speakers are on, so we want to turn them off. And finally, we want to go over how does the Streambar sound, and we evaluated that based on 3 factors, actually 4. The first factor, dialogue. On the box it says crisp, clear dialogue, and in our opinion, yes, they did get that right. Dialogue is certainly very understandable. The clarity is great at different volume levels. That's not an issue. Next, we checked out music. So what we found was that at lower volumes you could pick up a little bit of bass, but the mids and the highs were pretty crisp and clean. But as you increase the volume of the Streambar, it kind of washed out a little bit, especially the bass tones, they washed out. Now this Roku Streambar has a total of 4 speakers built into it, and the third thing that we evaluated was surround sound. Now you may know that surround sound is very immersive, and it's usually accomplished by having speakers next to you or behind you, and you just can't get that in a compact package like this right here. But what you can do if you want to, and this would be the 4th factor, is add on to the Roku Streambar. You can add a pair of surround sound speakers. They are wireless. They'll require power, and you can set them adjacent to you or behind you in the listening environment. And as well, you can add a Roku branded wireless subwoofer. And maybe the last thing to note, and we asked this question of ourselves, hey, my television has some smart apps in it, so why would I want to add a streaming device? Well, chances are pretty good the apps built into a television are pretty fixed. You can't add anything that you might want. And while the Roku Streambar advertises a host of fairly common applications here on the box, you can add thousands more, as they note right there. This wraps up this video, Roku Streambar review and how to set up. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below the video. Here are a few video links we hope you might find useful. If you liked this video or it helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe free to our channel. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.